All right, so let's go right to the top here to variables. We click on that first one. We can click on the little drop down menu. Let's go ahead and delete this A here, and let's type in something that's a little more appropriate. I believe it is city. This is the city where the crime is recorded from. So go ahead and hit that. Make sure it's just nominal. So remember, it's important to make sure we mark these correctly. So that's perfect here. And you could go to the next variable, which is B, but we can delete that. And we're going to type in a new variable name here, which is ice cream consumption. Let's go ahead and type that in here. A little slow typer, apologies. And then let's go ahead, go down here to continuous. It's a continuous variable. We're good here. Now let's go to the next variable. This one got a little messed up, but let's delete all these little dots. And let's go ahead and type in our next variable, which is crime rate. So let's go ahead and make sure we click this, make it continuous as well. Perfect. And then let's go over here. Let's click right over here at the top, data, and then we can actually add, if we click on that column, we can add another variable here. So hit new data variable. And this is so cool because we can just type it in here. So what's our last one is average outside temperature, I believe it is. So we'll go ahead and type that out, average outside temperature. And we're going to head and change this, and it's going to be a, let's make sure that we change the variable type, and it's going to be a continuous variable as well. Boom. So now we have all of our variables. Now we can enter data. So now we go down here, these columns, and hit 1. This is very similar, by the way, to an Excel spreadsheet. So if you've ever used Excel before, you should be able to kind of navigate your way through this. One thing I really like about JAMOVI is it allows you this data input. Let's go ahead and go over to the next column here, ice cream. And again, I'm just getting this data that I already have. Actually, it's in the textbook we're using for this class. But, you know, if you didn't have textbook data, you could enter data in. Obviously, if you're running a real study, often you would import it from Excel. But we're here just practicing typing data in. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and get all this data in right here. And then through the magic of editing, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so we can get to the main event here. Now that we have our data entered, let's go ahead and go to regression. Partial correlation. Let's take ice cream sales, move it over to variables. Let's take crime rate, move it over to variables. And what we're going to be doing, by the way, if you look here, oh my goodness, you'd look at this and go ice cream and crime. We look at the p-value, it's significant, 0.014. But as you guys might note, and you might have heard this example before, temperature outside is that third variable. That variable that interferes with our outcome. So let's put it in here for controlling for, and you're going to see what happens to the p-value. If you notice, the p-value jumped 0.14. This is no longer significant. So ice cream consumption and crime rate, we're controlling for outside temperature, is no longer significant. So we're taking out that influence of outside temperature on this relationship. And if you notice, it's not significant. With that said, if you have any questions, send me an email, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.